Hey, Dancehallneil here again. Make sure, hopefully you guys can see me here. I'm gonna do just have a short list of records I want to talk about. Thought I made some notes, but I really didn't. So this is stuff really that is new to me that I'm been listening to or I'm going to, and a couple are gonna repeat, but that's all right. So if you've heard of these before, that's okay. You know, here's something new though. We're gonna do something that I just got. Like I said, a couple of these are gonna repeat or whatnot. But here's one that Johnny Mope had to search for Xerxes. Reissue just came out like I don't know. It came out this year. This is saying 2021. It's saying original recording 1991, which I thought it was from. I thought it was from the early 80s. It was actually 91, which is pretty wild. And then remastered in 2001, released in 2002. Available. This is like Damaged Goods is a UK label, UK punk rock label. I only found one for sale in America. It's from like Movie Mars or something like that. It's one of the Pop Market or Movie Mars or one of those import CDs or one of those companies that you can get imports from right off the bat. I got a lot of like reggae albums that way through companies like Pop Market and Movie Mars, import CDs and all that. So this replaces my old copy. This has got quite a few bonus tracks on it. This is originally put out on Captain Sensible's label. Captain Sensible actually plays on it, which I didn't know. He plays bass, guitar, keyboards, and backing vocals. Now Johnny Mope plays guitar. Slimy Toad, of course, is guitar. Dave Burke, of course, is drums. Bass, keyboard programming, and backing vocals is crazy. You have a cello. This is actually Johnny Mope actually hated this album. It's his most hated album. But they never, like, this came out apparently it came out in 91. And it's just now being re-released. This is something that I was like, it's something that I wonder, like, oh, why wouldn't they re-release that? But I was like, well, everybody seemed to hate it. It's like a disco album where Johnny Mope is just kind of slurring on and just like, ooh, all crazy. I'm gonna look at some 45s. I got this 45. This is the Nihilistics with Rupture white vinyl. This is the Nihilistic side, and then this is like Rupture side. Rupture is an Australian punk band that I liked. They're the first record I ever bought back, middle school. Nihilistics is a hardcore punk rock band from the early 1980s. This does not have the picture sleeve to it. I actually bought this record on Discogs for $1. Actually, it was like 99 cents. And then just a few dollars for shipping. Because it didn't have the picture sleeve. I didn't want the picture sleeve anyway. Rupture's, it was two pictures. It was Nihilistic side and Rupture side. Rupture side was really cool. Like, I wanted that sleeve, but Nihilistics is a little much. If you're interested in seeing what that looks like, you can look it up on your own. Like I said, this was without it. That's why it was only 99 cents. But yeah, the Nihilistics cover art for this is like, I didn't really want that anyway, so it worked out. It was King Sporty with Inspiration. I'm pretty sure I showed that. Supertones. This is a late 60s DJ over ska that I love. Here's an interesting one. It's Chuck Berry, My Ding-a-Ling, live with Johnny B. Good, also live on the Chess label. Lots of audience interaction on that, so that's kind of why I decided I was going to keep it. Chubby Checkers, The Fly. I probably showed this. I don't know if this is the B-side or A-side. That's the way it goes. The Fly is such a great song. Like, it's probably my favorite Chubby Checker song, actually. So check it out. The Fly by Chubby Checker. Definitely my favorite Chubby Checker song of all time. Here's an interesting one. This is from 57 or 1958, rock and roll. Dinner with the Drac by the Cool Ghoul. Again, this is easy to get. I got this at the sale. I was like, dude, I have to fucking pop on this, and it's beat up a little bit, you know. Dinner with the Drac, Part 1, Part 2, but you're not like. It's extremely hard to find. It's easy to find, but it's hard to find in pristine condition. Like, I don't know. You like that kind of like creepy haunted house kind of horror craze of the 50s. You'll love it. Kind of like Monster Mash was probably the biggest song like from that era and that kind of genre. But you know. Here's one that I just got. This is krautrock, old prog record reissue called the band's Birth Control, Hoodoo Man. I think this is a gatefold. This is a gatefold. So we'll show it. The beach. Yeah, I haven't actually even played it yet, but I mean, I was listening to it online. I was like, man, I gotta pop one. I'll probably be listening to that tonight or tomorrow night at the very latest. Yeah, love krautrock. If you've been paying attention to this channel, then you know that I've gone down a hard krautrock kind of phase. Oh my gosh, look at this. I wanted to put one of my. I have to sleeve this with one of mine. I like the back on this one because it seals. But you know, I'm probably gonna be listening to it a lot the next couple weeks. Whatever. What else do we got here? Here's a Grail. I don't know if I mentioned that. I probably didn't. Big Youth's Reggae Get 'Em Dub. I've been wanting to buy this record for years. Literally years. It's on the his label, which I believe is located in the UK. I popped on one. You know, I do videos and different kind of like I moonlight does a lot of things. I do a little modeling. I sell records. I still have my eBay store. So I do make money on the side. And if I have good months, I'm able to buy stuff like this. This is not an easy record to find. Like I said, it's kind of like one of the holy grails of mine. The holy record grails. Here's another one, dude. Like I said, I'm sure I showed some of these before. The Bible Posse, live dancehall style. I have a Connect on eBay. I guess he's getting rid of his record collection. Actually, 90% of, like 99% of the dub plate accelerates or acetate records I bought, the 10-inch acetate records I bought from him. This is really good. So this is like, this is Bible Posse, Buro Bonton, Little John, Black Kuru, John Wayne, Squidly Ranks, Peter Metro, Toyin, Dickie Ranking. Cool. So this is great. This is great to hear, like Peter Metro, Buro Bonton, early Buro Bonton, you know, Little John in his prime, John Wayne, you know, Ranking Toyin. I mean, come on, man. Very cool. I like it. I've listened to it. I'm listening to it a lot. What else do we got? Let's go to the same, in that same vein. This is a reissue of the Early B. Early B's 4-wheel, no reel. Yeah, I know you like the art, man. The art on the back. I love that guy. I actually was reading a book on him. See, and that's why I hate pronouncing people's names. You know, you all have weird ass names, man. Wilfred. I'll call him Mr. Wilfred. In Fine Style. It is a great book. You see, like, all the worst page, but then, like, you know, all the stuff that he was doing. Definitely. Here's a record I just ordered. Horace Martin's Watermelon Man. I just ordered that. The seller was away visiting family till next month, but very cool. Love this. I got this. This is a Christmas present I got from my mom a few years ago. But yeah, lovely artwork. This is Early B. This is a great record. This came out. This is a 2019 reissue. I think it came out in 80. What did I don't know? It doesn't say. 84 maybe. Early 80s. It's a really good one. I've listened to it a few times already. You know, gotta put it on my rotation. And we're just gonna go through whole new generation of DJ. This is 83. No, it's not. This is like 81. It is 81. You got like Clint Eastwood and General Saint, Captain Sinbad, Ranking Dread, Papa Tulu, John Mikes, Lincoln Sinbad. This is good. This is really good. Green Sleeves. Yeah, this is a really good record. I got it like super cheap. I think like $7. You know, you gotta just keep an eye out on that shit. That's all I do. I'm gonna talk about this record because I know I already did. This is Studio One DJs. So this just kind of starts. I think it wants to start like super early. So they talk about like Count Machi, and then they get to Prince Francis, Dennis Al Capone. Like that's the earliest of the earliest. That's where they go, right? And then they go in from the 60s, late 60s to the 70s, early 70s with like Dillinger and like Jim Brown, Job Buzz, and then they kind of go from there with like Lone Ranger and Barrington Jerry, Prince Far Eye, Charlie Ace. It's good. Like I said, people know me. Well, my friends know that I really like the early DJ stuff. Before reggae was even out. That's my like King Stitt, early Dennis Al Capone, Andy Capp. I love that really King Sporty's earliest stuff. I just love like the the DJ kind of thing when, you know, reggae wasn't even a thing. People look at like DJing and sing-jing as like it's something that is synonymous with reggae. It's really not, because it's more like started with the ska thing, you know, in the mid '60s. And U-Roy, I wouldn't say he had the first record or the first recording, but he had the first biggest in the late 1960s. You know, and it just got bigger from there. It got bigger and more popular with artists like, you know, Dennis Capone, and later like Dillinger. Well, let's look at this. This is one. This is Schoenberg, Webern, Stravinsky. Boom, classical music now. This ain't reggae. This is on the American Heritage Society. One of the more wild albums on there. I don't know, dude. This is a triple threat for sure. I don't want to. Man, this is a good record though. I got this. I think I ordered this on Discogs. I mean, I've got a lot of my American Heritage Society stuff at like. I bought a lot of it from like flea market and the library, but to get like those deep cuts like this, you gotta order them, and this is like $5, so not a big deal, price wise. Here we go, Rudolph Ebert's new one on LP. Fragment Factory. I tried to buy this off of the artist, but it is a super pain in the butt to get stuff from Japan right now if you're in America, so don't try it. So I told him, I said, refund me. Just refund me the money, you know. I told him I'll buy one local. I found one local. He's like, where do you live? I was like, I live in Delaware in the United States. He was like, he was like, hold on. He called my bluff. He was like, not only are you in America, which I'm pretty sure this record isn't even there yet, but you're in Delaware. He was like, the only person that's looking for that in Delaware is you. So who has that? What record store is that? I was like, oh, you got me, man. I don't know, but I'll find it eventually. He's like, I'll talk to the manufacturer. I'll talk to the label that's putting it out. They're in Germany. You know, they'll have a better time sending it to you. So, you know, I'll contact them. And I won't refund your money. I'll just tell them, send my boy Neil a copy. And that's how I got it. I got it 2 weeks later. I got one from Germany. Rudolph Ebert, you're from Rosenstein and Gergelstock. Will Guthrie, who I believe is a percussionist. But this is really cool. You get like insert. I think I'm not gonna take that out of there, but yeah, very cool. I'm gonna listen to this probably a shitload before I put it back on my shit. What else do we got, guys? Oh yeah, let's talk about this. I just listened to this. I was listening to this over the weekend. This is William Levy. Slow Scan Records, Popular Teen, Shot in Face by First Love. It's on orange vinyl, Slow Scan, volume 34. It's really good. I'm still digesting it. I love a lot. I love probably most of the stuff from Slow Scan Records. They're an experimental label. They put out stuff from like the Actionists of the '60s and the Fluxus movement up to, I guess, recent stuff. If you're really into experimental music, I would check them out. They'll take you from the '60s up till today, and they won't steer you wrong. I feel as though Slow Scan is more of like they're very particular what they put out. They're not just gonna put they're just not like a noise label that puts out just noise, you know. So we got Coke Sniffing Overture, narrated by what is her name? Come on, it's not gonna tell me here, of course. I was reading about this track, Coke Sniffing Overture. Maybe you should check it out on your own if you really want to check it out. It's pretty saucy. Then we got like Partners in Crime, William Burroughs' Birthday Party, Fantasy Affair, Crippled Warlords, Europe in Flames, Dr. Doo-Wop. This is a really good. See, I like records that have like layers to them. That just kind of keeps me interested for a long time. It's not just like I'm not gonna listen to this record 2 times and put it away. I'm gonna listen to it, and there's different things I'm gonna be able to get out of it over and over again. And that's what makes a great record. Let's talk about this one. This is fun. Joe McPhee, Seattle Symphony. This was put out in 2017 from the Key Records or Kai Records, KYE. I know they're a noise label. This is a jazz record, free jazz. I just got on my radar just because of the record label itself. Like, I didn't really know much from Joe McPhee, even though I am a pretty big free improv jazz fan. And this record is wild. I love it. I think it's great. I got a couple of noise records from this label, and I was just kind of like looking around from the label, and I stumbled across it, and I'm like, I was like, I don't know, $15. I'll check it out. I'll take a shot, and it was great. I loved it. Let me see if I can pull out some other stuff from that label that kind of introduced me to that. Let's see here, guys. Man, I totally need to rearrange my stuff here. Right? Let's see if you couldn't already tell. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Well, that's not one. You know what, guys? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be pretty honest with you right now. I really need to rearrange this. I don't know. Let me see if I can show you. Alright. I just got this shelf. This is my other shelf. There's some shelves. I just got this shelf. So I'm gonna do like reggae, I think, up through here. And then I'm gonna do like my classical music, and then it's gonna go into like more experimental stuff. But yeah, I definitely have to do that, because I can't even find here the label that I wanted to show. What else do we got here? Alright, I'll show like another record or two, and I think that's gonna be it. Sorry if I gave you vertigo. Here's one that I'm gonna open up right now. Still, the William Hooker Is Eternal Life. I know I did not. I know I showed this one for sure. Like, I know I showed it. I love the art on it. Let's just open it up just to kind of look at it, because I'm gonna fucking be playing it here tonight. Oh yeah. Ouch. I do not enjoy opening records. I really do not. Especially gatefolds, because it's like... it's a gatefold, so what do I just... I want to open it, so let's take this shrink wrap off. I mean, it's a gatefold, right? That's what you have to do. Oh, taking the shrink off. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we are totally listening to this tonight, baby. Feels like 180 gram. I'll show you the gatefold. Recently re-released free jazz album, 1977. I don't have many free jazz. Well, most, like 95%, 96% of my jazz collection is free jazz, chaotic craziness, you know. The stuff that's not is probably like a couple Miles Davis records, a few Sunra records, but other than that, and maybe like a Kenny Millions album or two. Other than that, it's my jazz is the most chaotic part of my collection. It's just insane. Let's see where this falls, man. Because from what I've heard, I really do like it, but you know, I don't know. Ebert. I don't know. Let's talk about the other percussionist that has put out a free jazz album that I really like. Get that out of there. Let's talk about that real quick, and then I'll let you go. But I can't come up with it on my own from my own memory. So I will just grab it, and it'll take me 2 million years to do that. A, B, C, D, E. Alright, guys. Here we go. No. Here we go. Okay, good. Douglas Ebert. Bam. This is pretty good. This dude is a percussionist. He does percussion, and I think he does like didgeridoo on this album. Again, this was like something that got on my radar. $5. I said I'm jumping on it. Is it the best jazz record I have? No, but it is pretty damn good. But this would be the only one where the band leader does drums and percussion. In this case, it's actually, I believe, strictly percussion. William Hooker was a jazz drummer and percussionist, so he's a little more involved. But, you know, it's a lot of saxophone. What deviates from that? Derek Bailey is a guitar player. George Lewis is trombone. Miles Davis is trumpet, but I'm not putting him in this category that I'm talking about, because we're talking about free jazz, and I'm not putting Miles Davis in that. I'm not putting Coltrane in that. But it's a lot of saxophone up in that. Who's saxophone? my favorites, Evan Parker, Kenny Millions. Yeah, that's what we got. Alright, guys. Bring me around. Oops. I hope you liked it.